Welcome everyone, this is part 2 of the Shim Sham with me, Adib. If you haven't seen part 1, it's probably quite useful for you to watch that first. There was 3 moves in that. The second move we're not going to cover in this section, even though it happens in this section, so I'm just going to run straight through it. So if you need, if you're getting stuck, that's probably because you missed week 1. I'm going to use the same track I used last week, which is Pack Up by Eliza Doolittle. Like I explained in the last video, I do not own the rights to this, first of all. And secondly, this is not a song associated with the Shim Sham. This is just a song that I like to use for practice purposes because it's a good bit slower than the songs you typically do the Shim Sham to. I have intentionally worn 2 different colored socks. Anytime you're stuck and you're unsure as to which foot is which, my green here is the right and my purple is the left. We're gonna go from after our third move, which dropped us right here. In my left foot, the purple foot crossed over my right. From here, I'm gonna jump out into the Tacky Annies. That's the next move in the sequence. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my weight here on my front foot, on my purple, on my left, and I'm gonna go right, left to come out of this position. Now I'm not going to go as slow as that, but I'm just showing you what order my feet are moving in. I'm going to go ba-bum. One more time, ba-bum. I'm going right, left, or green, purple. I'm not jumping into that. I'm not going ba-bum and going up to come down. I like to drop down from here instead. So I'm tall at this point, and I'm gonna fall into this position. Ba-bum. My body is gonna want to go to the left. If you watch me, I've gone ba-bum, and I'm gonna continue that movement to place my weight completely and solely on my left foot here. My right, we could do that tap step like we had in the break step in week 1, but what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna take the taps back, 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 back. Let me show you from the side. There is a sense of kind of this back and forward, my arms pulling back, my chest going through the middle. So if I've started here to go ba-dum, back, 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 bum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Every 4 moves, every 4 steps, we're gonna have a little hiccup in our movement. We want that little ba-bum, that right-left happening again. So I'm gonna do that. My weight is on my right. I'm gonna push off my left to allow myself to fall. So it's like, it feels like a little stumble, ba-bum. My weight's already on my right, but I'm gonna very briefly pick it up and shift it onto my left so I can fall onto that right. What I don't want to do is jump that too high. So from here, let me show you what I mean. Ba-bum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba-bum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba-bum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba-dum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba-dum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba-bum. We're going to do 3 sets. I explained this in week 1. Most things go in 3 sets, with then the 4th being something different. And once again, our 4th is going to be our break step. Now, we're not positioned completely perfectly for this, so we need a little transition move to get from our 3rd to our 4th. What that looks like, if I count along, we've done our ba-bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, ba-dum, 1, 2, 3, 3rd set, ba-bum, 1, 2, 3. Then instead of going step, tap, I'm gonna go step, step. And what I'm really doing here is adjusting my weight to be able to go to the right for my break step. So instead of going step, tap on that last one, I'm going step, step, to then go into the break step. For those who did it last week, that's our step, tap, step, tap, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me do that last set. So I'm here, and I'm gonna go, but 1, 2, 3, step, 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 tap, step, tap, bum, 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 bum. The whole set. Go. Ooh, thunder. Okay, let's try that again. We go ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. 1, 2, 3, step, 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 tap, step, tap, 1, 2, 3, 4. What I am doing there is simplifying the counting a little bit. The music, again, everything starts on 8, not on 1. See video 1 for the explanation there. But everything in the Shim Sham and most of solo jazz starts on an 8 rather than on a 1. So me counting the numbers, it's more about how many of each thing you're doing rather than actually those being the numbers in the music. I find it easier to think of it that way, and then once you do it with the music, you just kind of persist with the rhythm as long as you start at the right time. That's kind of how I like to think of it. Let me face the other way and do that again. So I have crossed over. This is where I landed at the end of last week. And I'm gonna go ba-bum, tap, 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 ba-dum, tap, 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 ba-dum. 1, 2, 3, step, 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 tap, step, tap, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, we've gone step, tap, step, tap, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. In week 1, that took us to these pushes, if you recall. This week, again, we're going to start on with our weight on the back foot, my left foot, purple left foot. I don't know if you can see that at this distance. And what I'm going to do instead is go into a half break. Let me move forward just a little to illustrate that better. My weight is on the back foot. I'm going to push off of the left. There's no weight on my right at this point, though I can do it off of 2 feet. I find this makes it a little crisper, at least to learn. I'm going to push off the left and jump onto the right. Off the left, onto the right. Bump. Bump. Again, it's not really an up and over. I'm not going up and down. I'm almost catching myself from falling off a cliff here. I'm going forward. My weight is now on my right. I'm going to step my left foot back. I'm going to keep my right foot on the floor for that second count. Then on the third, I'm going to kick away. So I'm going to go forward, back, kick. Forward, back, kick. Now to finish that pattern off, I'm going to just gather the feet with a step, step. So my kick is going to gather in with a right, left. Now in real time, that is more of a kick ball change, meaning that I'm kicking to not actually fully place my weight onto my right, to then fully place my weight onto that left. So it's a kick, ba, bum, leaving my weight on the left. Just a little quick transfer, right and then back onto the left. Real time, we're going forward, back, kick, ba, bum. Forward, back, kick, ba, bum. At the end of that last step, I want to make sure my weight is back on my left, not on my right. Makes the next thing a lot easier, the ability to push off of that. Let me go face the other way for you. So my weight is back on my left, and I'm going to go forward, back, kick, ba, bum. 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 So those are our half breaks. Now that's everything we're doing this week. Tacky Annies into our break step. So that's 3 sets of Tacky Annies, 1 break step. Then we're going to do 2 half breaks, 1 break step, 2 half breaks, 1 break step. From here, we're going to go into the right left, into the Tacky Annies. We're going to go ba bum, tap, 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 ba bum, tap, 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 ba bum. 1, 2, 3, step, 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 tap, step, tap, 1, 2, 3, 4, forward, back, kick, ba dum, forward, back, kick. Then we go again, side, aside, a 1, 2, 3, again, forward, back, kick, forward, back, kick, side, side, a 1, 2, 3, 4. And we go ba dum, tap, 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 ba-dum, tap, 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 ba-dum. 1, 2, 3, step, 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 tap, step, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, forward, back, kick, forward, back, kick. We go side, side. 1, 2, 3, and forward, back, kick, forward, back, kick, side, side, ba-dum. 3, 4. Like I said last week, there's a bunch of variations. There's a lot of cool additions and options you have with a lot of these moves, especially the break step. A lot of people who've done the Shim Sham before are probably watching this going, that's not what's supposed to happen for a break step. This is what I consider personally to be the simplest way of teaching this. We can look at layering on more variations and polish and styling later on. I'm hoping to do a 4th week of the Shim Sham where we get to just run through the whole thing and I give you a few pointers as to options of cute things you can add or things you can change and variations you can test out. Let's try once from the very beginning before we do the whole thing with music. It's a little bit easier connected up than in isolation with the music. So let's do the whole thing from the start. So I'll count us in. Remember, we start on 8 with our right foot stepping out in order to drag back on 1. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Double, left, a right, a double, a right, a left, a double, step, step, a 1, 2, 3, and a push, a push, a push, kick, cross, a push, a push, a push, kick, cross, a push, push, kick, cross, and a push, kick, cross, and a push, kick, stop. Ba-dum, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Ba-dum, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Ba-dum, 1, 2, 3, step, 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 tap, step, tap. 1, 2, 3, and forward, back, kick. Forward, back, kick. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Good. Music. Nope, not music. Other way. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Double. A left, a right, a double. A right, a left, a double. Step, step. A 1, 2, 3, and push, a push, a push, kick, cross. A push, a push, a push, kick, cross. A push, push, kick, singles, push, kick, cross, and a push, kick, stop. From there, part 2. Ba-dum, back, 2, 3, 4. Ba-dum, back, 2, 3, 4. Ba-dum, 1, 2, 3, step, 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 tap, step, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, push. Bum, ba-dum, forward. Bum, ba-dum, side, side. Bum, bum, bum. A right, left, kick, ba-dum. Right, left, kick, ba-dum, side, aside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, depending on the music we're choosing and the version of the song, we may immediately go back to the beginning here. So as soon as we've done our last break step, we may end up right, left, double, and continue from there. Or in the more popular version, the Jimmy Lunsford version of "Tain't What You Do, It's the Way That You Do It," we have a couple phrases there to just enjoy the music a little bit. So we would then go step, tap, 1, 2, 3, 4, bum, and we've got some time to burn before we go back to this.
Less, and I'm too good dodge those issues. I was told, don't worry, there's no doubt. There's always something to cry about when you're stuck in an angry crowd. They don't think what they say before they open their mouth. Gotta pack up your troubles in your own kid bag and bury them beneath the sea. I don't care what the people may say, what the people may say about me.
Forward and back.
Pack up your troubles, get your own twin bag. Don't worry about the cavalry.
Forward back.
I don't care what the whisperers say, 'cause they whisper too loud for me. Hot topic,
Left. Double.
maybe I should
Right.
drop it.
Double.
It's a touchy
Left.
subject,
Double. Then we freeze here.
and I like to tip.
Let's try the whole thing facing the other way, and that'll do us for this week. Five, six, seven,
I
eight.
get tired and
Double.
upset, and I'm trying to care a little less. When I Google, I only get
Break set.
depressed. I was taught to dodge those issues. I was told, don't worry, there's no doubt. There's always something to cry about when you're stuck in an angry crowd.
Singles.
They don't think what they say before they open their mouth. You gotta pack up your troubles in your own kid bag and bury them beneath the sea. I don't care what the people may say, what the people may say about me.
Half breaks. Forward back.
Pack up your troubles,
Forward
get your
back.
own twin bag.
Step,
Don't
tap,
worry
step,
about the
tap.
cavalry.
Again. Forward back.
I don't care what the whisperers say, 'cause they whisper too loud for
Back to the
me.
beginning.
Hot
Right.
topic,
Back. Double.
maybe I
Back.
should
Right.
drop it.
Double.
It's a
Right.
touchy
Left.
subject,
Freeze.
and I like to tiptoe.
There are links in the description for my PayPal accounts if you'd like to contribute something. Don't feel you have to, this is free, but any contribution would be very helpful. Thank you everyone for your support. I hope everyone's keeping well. Be kind to each other and don't touch your face. And that's it for us. Come over here and say goodbye.
Bye, folks.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.